Check this out, guys. It's starting to get really cold here in California. And just look at that view. That view is amazing. And now that these days are getting cold, it's starting to make me come back to a place, like a nostalgic feeling. That it's I don't know, I just can't describe it, but being out in the cold in the morning has always been a very peaceful state of mind for me. I guess because I've had jobs in the past where I would have to be up at this time, and I just remember it being so cold. So whenever this time of year comes, like around November, December, January, and it's very cold, well, not very cold, right? Because there's a lot of people that say, oh, you're a Californian, like 58 degrees isn't cold. Try coming to Chicago or try coming to Utah where it snows and it's like 20 degrees or minus, 10 degrees. Okay, but for us Californians, this time of year where it's like 58 degrees or 40 degrees or 49 degrees, it's a very cold season for us, because we're not really used to the cold weather. We're used to like the sunny days, the beach days where it's like 89 degrees, 80 degrees. But going back to this cozy feeling or this very cold weather feeling, when I was working these jobs in the past, I would have to be up by this time. And I guess that's why it takes me back to those times where I was kind of like younger and I was working, out. But right now it's like, oh, and you know what? Like, I want to take a walk. Like, look at the mountains over there. I don't know if you could, right now, look at the mountains over there. It's really nice. And, I've been thinking about making content where it's like, I'm out in the cold, right? So it's me walking in a very cold neighborhood, or maybe in the snow, doing outside activities where it's like it's very cold, just being in nature, being and talking with you guys in nature, and doing things obviously that I want to be doing, but out in the cold. Like, I know you guys have been watching my gaming videos, and honestly, I think that's very nice, because gaming is a very, very nostalgic feeling for me. And it's pretty much a place where I could go where it reminds me of my childhood. And I want to continue doing that. Now that I'm recording this type of video, like right here, I don't know how much is going to impact my niche or my YouTube algorithm, because I've been doing gaming videos, but now I'm doing this talking video. And I know a lot of people might see that as, well, you're going to disrupt the YouTube algorithm. You're going to confuse your followers. Yes, I know in a way I could be doing that, but you never know. Sometimes you need to take that risk, that leap of faith. And if this video flops, well then, hey, guess what? The video flops. And I'm going to just have to go back into doing, gaming videos like what I was doing. But that's the whole thing that's confusing about YouTube. Sometimes you want to pivot. You want to do things that you love. But then it fails and you kind of need to go back to what you were doing. But I think there's nothing wrong with taking a leap of faith, right? If you want to switch up your content, do it. You are the YouTube creator. So if people don't watch, it's fine. But I want to take a stroll. Right now I'm on my 15-minute break here working. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to go on a stroll right now that it's cold. Just look, it's such a beautiful Wednesday morning, 7:33. I have my beanie here, and I'm really prepped up. Look, I have my sweater, my vest, I have my sweats. So you know what? Let's take a stroll on the neighborhood, because I want to just be cozy. Well, not cozy, but for me, being in the cold weather is a feeling of coziness, because it just feels so therapeutic for me to be out in the cold. So let's go walk around. Let me just make sure to bring my keys. And I'm not gonna go far. Look. Oh. Dude, all the plants. All the plants are wet. And I'm not gonna go far because obviously I don't want to leave my company truck alone. But you know, like, I'm just gonna walk over here in the neighborhood, see what's up. Look, you know it's cold when you're breathing and that that kind of like smokiness comes out. I don't know if that has an actual name, but there's a neighborhood over here, and low-key, let me just walk, see what the vibes are like. You can see me right here. Check out my outfit. Hey. Oh yeah. Oh wow, it's like a big open parking lot. Look. So what's the deal with ASMR gaming? Because low-key, that's what I've been doing, but I feel like I'm doing a very bad job at it. I feel like I scream a lot and I pretty much do like commentary videos instead of ASMR gaming because, you know, obviously I want to grow and I'm trying to do this ASMR gaming stuff. So I look at examples on YouTube and I look for inspiration, and I see all these people using like their Yeti microphones, their Shure SM7B, whatever microphone, and you know, they kind of whisper, they do like that, the ASMR feeling. And I'm like, dang, that's not what I'm doing. What I'm doing is pretty much like just commentary gameplay, and I'm just over here like screaming and stuff. And in my mind, it's kind of like, am I even doing ASMR? Are people even finding this like therapeutic? So, you know, I feel like I kind of need to switch up the way I do these ASMR videos. Or maybe not, because I don't know, honestly. Sometimes I'm just still trying to figure out YouTube. Even after years of doing YouTube, I'm still trying to figure it out. And we're going over here to our first neighborhood. I don't really want to show off a lot, but this is pretty much where I'm at right now. And it's like, I'm over here in Montclair. And usually I'm never over here. I'm more over there by like California. Did I really say that? I'm sorry. It's because there's also people walking, and I still get nervous. I'm still trying to figure out how to do like all this vlogging stuff, because you know, we get nervous. I feel like I'm getting judged by people, but that's not how it should be, right? Because we're here just living our life. And look at this plant right here. This is a nice plant. Should I touch it? Probably not, because I don't even know what these plants are. I don't want them to be like poison ivy, right? But yeah, this is what I want to be doing. Just being out here in the open, kind of like just talking, vibing, right? Imagine like in a world where I'm a full-time YouTuber, I get to buy a house in this place that's very cold, because that is my dream, to buy a place that gets cold, kind of like Utah or other places. You know, I'm not very knowledgeable when it comes to like the places where I should live. My wife wants a farmhouse to take care of animals, and honestly, I wouldn't mind that either. But if I'm being honest, I'd rather be in a place that gets very cold, kind of like this, where I don't know, I just love the cold weather. Being out here is just so amazing. I wouldn't mind just walking with a cup of coffee, knowing I'm doing YouTube full time, getting paid, sipping my coffee, having a good time. But yeah, that's kind of what I want. And I know this is different than the gaming videos. Like I said, it's very different. Can I chill on this pole? Like, look. Look at this rock. It's a very nice rock. They're nice, but I shouldn't really take it. For what? If it was a bigger rock, I would take it. But be gone, rock. But yeah, I've been doing the gaming videos to kind of like reconnect with my childhood. And one of them did do well. I'll probably post the thumbnail somewhere right here. That one got well over 800 views in like the first 2 days. So that shows me that there's an audience for that. Now the thing is, should I pursue that? Is that something I find myself doing something long term? And this is kind of just like YouTube advice. Like if you, let me sit down here for a while. If you guys find yourself wanting to do YouTube, then you need to see what is sustainable long term. Because what's the point of going viral for a video? Like let's say you go viral for a video or a video topic that you're not really interested in. Like let's say you're a gaming channel, but you decided to try out the new Chick-fil-A item and you go viral for that, or that video takes off and it goes viral. Now, are you glad that video went viral for the right reasons? Like, because now the people that are subscribed to you, or that are subscribing because of that video, they're gonna want to see more Chick-fil-A items, or you reviewing food items. But let's say you go back to your gaming videos. All the people that saw your Chick-fil-A videos are gonna be like, well, I'm not really interested in your gaming videos, so I'm not gonna watch, right? So you need to be thoughtful. Oh, plane. And you can kind of like see the moon right there. That's a very nice moon. Yeah, but you need to be thoughtful. Like, what are you gonna do long term? And that's kind of like what I'm thinking about. It's like, yes, I'm doing these gaming videos, but is that what I want to do long term? And yes, I know sometimes we just need to suck it up as YouTubers, and we need to have that knowledge that if we want to grow an audience, we need to be making similar content. We can't just be doing random videos, because then the algorithm is not going to know what audience to promote it to. So I feel like as a creator, I need to stop being selfish in a way where it's kind of like, oh, it's always about me. No, it's about the audience. What are they interested in watching? And you need to make sure you're making content that is that has consistent themes. If not, they're just not going to subscribe, because that's my mistake. That I feel like I've made video topics or videos that are in different niches where it's kind of like the algorithm does not know who to promote my videos to, and that's my mistake. But I'm speaking from experience, you know. So if for some reason the YouTube algorithm promoted this video to you, you found it, and you find this wisdom or this advice, you know, relatable, or you actually take it as advice and apply it to your life or your YouTube channel, then I guarantee you that you will succeed, that you will at least make improvements. Don't just do YouTube and think that you posting random videos here and there is gonna make you a successful YouTuber. Are there exceptions? Yes, there are exceptions, because there's other people out there in the world that just have this charisma naturally, that they are able to do random videos and get people to watch them because they are so charismatic and charming. Unfortunately for me, I'm a very nice guy, but I feel like I don't really have that charm, or at least I think I don't have that charm. Maybe there's other people that do think I do, but for me at least, I don't think I have it, which is something I really need to build on, because, you know, I want to improve the way I am with people. I want to improve the way I socially interact with people, the way I talk with people, the way I express myself, the way I articulate my sentences. I just want to have more thought into the things that I'm doing, like more thought in my sentence structures, more thought in my ideas, more thought in the way I do things. But yeah, guys, just take time to appreciate your surroundings. It's so nice and peaceful right now. And the sun is starting to peek through. I know you guys could tell. Look at the sun starting to peek through. So we're starting to transition into that cold, gloomy morning time into a more sunny, brunch afternoon time. And I know this video, I don't even know how long this video is. Oh, 16 minutes. I mean, that's not too bad. I want to be making more longer content. That way it's more like bingeable. Because if you think about it, if people see that you have longer videos, they're more inclined to stay and watch for longer. As opposed, if I were to like do a 4-minute video, people are going to be like, 4 minutes? I want something I could binge watch while I drive, while I'm at the gym, while I'm out doing my chores, and 4 minutes is just 4 minutes. They're going to have to sit through an ad. They're going to have to click on another video. But have this mindset that if you make longer videos, like 25-minute videos, let me get up. Hopefully my butt isn't dirty. But have this mindset where it's like, if you make longer videos, let's say 25 to 30 to 40, there's a very nice bricks. Look at these bricks. Texture is very cool. I love texture. Keep in mind that if you do longer videos, people are gonna be like, oh yes, I could put this video while I drive. Maybe you have a 40-minute drive to, I don't know, your parents' house or your uncle's house or your tia's house. And you're like, okay, I need a 30-minute video to keep me busy while I'm driving. Or maybe you're at the gym and you're like, oh my gosh, call me Tony just posted a 40-minute video. Oh, let me watch him. It's kind of like that. They're gonna be more inclined to watch. And even if they don't watch the whole 40-minute video, just the fact that they're clicking a 40-minute video means they're gonna be watching for, like, let's just say 10 minutes. And hey, 10 minutes on YouTube, that's a good amount of watch time, as opposed to you making a 4-minute video and only getting 30 seconds of watch time. So this is all strategic. And this is all the knowledge that I've gained by just doing YouTube, looking at YouTube tips and stuff. So the longer your videos are, the better your content could perform. Now, obviously, there are shorter videos that do better. Obviously, I've seen 2-minute videos get over millions of views, and that's okay. That's also all right. I'm not saying you should never do short videos, but just keep in mind, YouTube wants people to watch, to click on your videos, and YouTube wants people to stay on YouTube for a long time. So if you do longer videos, then that's just better, in my opinion. Unless you have a very amazing series of short videos that people just keep on binge watching video after video, then hey, you could do that too. But all right, so we're approaching here back to my truck because it's time for me to get out of here. I feel like I've taken more time. And we're back where we started. And if you guys enjoyed this type of video, then make sure to like and subscribe. Watch a video here that YouTube is going to recommend. Keep in mind, that will really help me out as a creator because I'm trying to get monetized. I'm trying to get those 4,000 watch hours and those 1,000 subscribers, and I'm trying to be a full-time YouTuber. And if you guys want to be here in the journey with me, then make sure to like and subscribe. So peace out.